There are countless types of watermelons on the market with eye-catching shapes and colors, but not every good-looking melon is tasty. Have you ever eagerly cut into a big watermelon only to be disappointed because it was bland, dry, and not sweet at all? Many people have faced this situation, wasting money and losing excitement. Don't worry. In today's video, I'll share 7 simple but highly effective tips to help you choose a truly delicious watermelon, one that's bright red, juicy, sweet, and refreshing, just by observing and feeling its outer appearance. Once you've mastered these tips, you'll confidently pick the perfect watermelon every time you go shopping. Let's discover how to choose a sweet, fresh melon. Tip 1. Look at the rind color. Naturally, ripe watermelons have a dark green rind. The melon rind is even in color, with clear green stripes in contrast. The rind is slightly rough, not too shiny. On the other hand, if the rind is light green and shiny, the melon is likely unripe, with a thick rind and poor taste. Tip 2. Examine the stripes on the rind. When buying, you'll notice wave-like dark stripes on the rind. Choose melons with clear, defined stripes. This indicates ripeness. These melons tend to be sweeter and juicier. If the stripes are faint or broken, the melon might be unripe and less flavorful. Tip 3. Look at the yellow spot on the rind. This is the area where the watermelon rested on the ground as it grew, and it's clearly different from the rest of the rind. Because it faced the ground, it didn't receive sunlight. If this spot is yellow, it means the melon sat on the ground long enough to ripen naturally. Such melons are sweet, juicy, and crisp. If the spot is white, the melon didn't stay on the ground long enough to ripen and will likely taste bland or have no flavor. Don't choose those. Tip 4. Check the stem. The stem supplies nutrients to the entire fruit and reflects factors like sunlight, fertilizer, and water. It's one of the easiest ways to check freshness. After being picked, the stem dries out and turns yellow or brown due to water loss. A fresh watermelon will have crisp, juicy, and sweet flesh. Most importantly, avoid buying melons that have been picked for a long time. The inside may be spoiled and not sweet. Ideally, choose a melon with a green stem. It'll be fresher. Also, notice the curve of the stem. When a melon is fully ripe, the stem stops supplying nutrients, curls, and dries out. If the stem curls upward, it means the melon ripened naturally in the field and will be sweeter. If the stem is straight, it was picked too early and probably isn't sweet enough. Tip 5. Look at the navel, the bottom spot of the melon. When buying watermelon, you'll see some have large navels while others have small ones. Which should you pick? Go for the small navel. Why? After the flower sets fruit, it withers and the navel forms. As the watermelon ripens, the navel shrinks. The smaller it is, the riper the fruit and the thinner the rind. A large navel indicates early picking and underdevelopment, meaning the melon won't taste as good. Tip 6. Tap the watermelon gently. Many people try this when choosing a melon, but often just tap it without knowing what the sound means. Let me explain. When using this method, place one hand underneath the melon and gently tap the opposite side with the other. If you feel a vibration spreading throughout the melon, that's a sign of ripeness. If you don't feel that, the melon might be unripe. You can also use your knuckles to tap and listen to the sound. If you hear a boom-boom sound, the melon is just ripe, sweet and crisp. If it sounds like thump-thump, it's overripe. If it sounds knock-knock, it's still unripe. In general, the deeper and more resonant the sound, the riper and tastier the melon. So next time you tap a melon, you'll know what to listen for. No more tapping just for fun. Tip 7. Feel the weight of the watermelon. Another simple method is using your hands as a scale to feel the weight. When deciding between 2 melons of the same size, unsure which is sweeter, just lift them one by one. The heavier one usually has more water, firmer flesh, and is more evenly ripe. A clear sign it's sweet and tasty. If a melon feels light for its size, it's likely dry, spongy, or bland. If the melons aren't too large, you can hold two at once for comparison. The heavier, denser one is the better choice. This tip comes from experienced watermelon farmers. They just lift the melon and can tell if it's sweet without even cutting it open. So next time you're at the market, remember, big doesn't mean sweet. A small but heavy melon is usually better. Don't be fooled by pretty rinds or random tapping like I used to do. Those methods aren't reliable. A tasty watermelon is a combination of many factors, and you need to check carefully to pick the right one. This watermelon has a curled, still green stem. Its rind is dark green with distinct stripes. It has a small navel. The ground spot is yellow. Now let's cut open the melon I picked. Where are you from? Leave a comment below. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, please hit that button. It really supports me. Thank you so much. Wow, this melon has a thin rind, is fresh, and full of juice. Do you remember the tips? You've now picked a sweet, fresh watermelon. Next, I'll share a few fun and pretty ways to cut watermelon that are sure to impress. Method 1. Take 1/4 of the melon and cut it in half. Trim off both ends. Use a knife to divide the rind into 3 parts. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Remove the 2 outer rind sections, keeping only the middle. Place the melon piece on a clean cutting board and slice into bite-sized sticks. They look like popsicles or little trees. Very unique. You can arrange them however you like. The popsicle shape is great for kids, perfect for picky eaters, making fruit more appealing. If guests come over, they'll definitely be impressed by this special presentation. It's also clean to eat, no mess, easy to hold. Method 2. Cut the watermelon vertically, from stem to base. Then slice each half into 2 to 3 centimeter thick wedges. Each piece looks like a small boat, with the green rind acting as a convenient handle. Watermelon is about 90% water, perfect for cooling off on hot summer days. Staying hydrated daily helps maintain body balance, especially important for older adults. Never leave a cut watermelon at room temperature for too long. I hope these tips help you each time you shop. Don't forget to save and share with loved ones so everyone can pick a sweet melon. A little secret: did you know watermelon rind is actually edible? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for my next video to discover the surprising uses of watermelon rind. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.